Hi everybody, I thought I'd do a quick video about what games I'm looking forward to when the new generations of consoles come out. You know, the Xbox Series X or the PlayStation 5. I mean, at the moment I'm probably leaning towards the PlayStation 5, and we just had the rough news from Microsoft that Halo Infinite, you know, one of the big titles for the Series X, is actually going to be delayed until next year. So that's unfortunate. But the Xbox Series X it's probably going to be the slightly more powerful console. It's got backwards compatibility. Looks like we're going to have free-to-play multiplayer online. Where obviously the PlayStation 5 has got the better exclusives. And we're going to have to see. I'm not going to make a snap decision, you know, when they come out. I'm going to look at the reviews, and also I'm going to look at which one has the best multimedia content creation ability. Because the PlayStation 4 is brilliant for making content. You can make videos on it up to, you know, an hour long, excuse me. And the Xbox One, you can't. So hopefully the PlayStation 5 will have Share Factory on it. But let's see. But anyway, so what I'm looking forward to playing, and you might be quite surprised. First one, PUBG. That's right. I'm really looking forward to going and playing PUBG on a console that can actually do it real justice, where it can play it as good as, if not better, than the PC, but with the controller. And you know, these new consoles, the PlayStation and the Xbox, people are really looking forward to how powerful the graphics capabilities of the machines are. You know, it's going to be probably a situation where the consoles jump ahead PC gaming for a while. So PUBG, 60 frames a second at 1080p, you know, would be the minimum that we would expect. 4K at 60 frames a second, that should be fantastic. This is Warzone, but you know, the new Call of Duty as well. Again, this is all about, you know, 60 frames a second, maybe at 4K on a 4K TV, because that's the other thing. We're going to have 4K monitors, 4K TVs, aren't we? Or we're going to have, you know, 1080p. Will they say actually it's going to be 120 frames per second? I think they're probably going to stick to 60 frames a second for lots of stuff, simply because that's what most TVs will max out at. But really looking forward to, you know, better graphics, better detail, fantastic. And funnily enough, of course, even though Battlefield 5 hasn't been my favourite Battlefield, I'm really looking forward to sort of at the arse end of next year, at the end of 2021, when we get the next Battlefield, obviously playing that on a next gen with all the power that will have. Fingers crossed they'll actually get the game right this time, in terms of the feel of the game and the story of the game, rather than the disappointment of Battlefield 5. And then of course we've got the likes of DayZ, which again, this is another one where I'm just really looking forward to playing DayZ on console, with a console that's powerful enough to play at 60 frames a second, 1080p, maybe 60 frames a second, 4K, with everything smooth, with amazingly fast loading time. So you'll be able to take a car and drive it at 100 miles an hour through a town, and it will load and it won't glitch out. That's what I'm really looking forward to. I mean, I love DayZ on PS4 and Xbox anyway. I like it on PC, but I'm not completely brilliant with mouse and keyboard. But to actually play it looking amazing on next gen would be cool. And then a game that they should bring, because the new consoles will be powerful enough to play it, Escape from Tarkov. Never played it, haven't been able to, because you can't play through GeForce Now. I've actually pre-ordered a Shadow PC, which is where you hire a gaming PC and you stream it, and you can install whatever you like onto it, unlike GeForce Now where you play a selection of games. So that's where I'm going to have a go with Tarkov, but they must be bringing it to next gen. And then finally, probably, you know, the game I'm looking forward to the most playing on next gen, because they simply have to bring it, Hell Let Loose. I think this is, you know, they have this massive opportunity. I think it's Black Matter, the developer behind this massive opportunity where we're going to have new consoles, and there's no decent Battlefield game. You've got Call of Duty at one end of the spectrum of shooters, and then of course you've got the likes of Fortnite, you know, all that sort of stuff, really, really arcadey, and a serious first-person shooter. Hell Let Loose should be on the next-gen consoles. They're definitely powerful enough to do it. And yeah, they've just got to do it. And this is probably the game I'm looking forward to the most for playing on the next gen console. So there we go. What do you think? Put your questions and comments down below. What are you looking forward to playing on the next gen consoles? And of course, I'll see you again soon.